Hello everybody, my name is Kel Sounds, and in this week's series we're going to be taking these 5 recordings. Hopefully it's on the screen because I can't see a single thing. But yeah, we're basically taking those recordings and putting them inside of Serum. Man, I love that synth. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this series because this is going to be amazing. Well, I hope it is. I hope you guys enjoy this series. I mean, if not, that's fine too. I still love you guys. Anyways, like always, the presets, Ableton project file, and the sample pack will be available on the Patreon for my Patreon subscribers, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, you can. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Ding-ding-a-dong, swing, what? That is not what we'd agreed on.
Okay, welcome back to episode 3 of Can This Be a Synth? Well, I guess for this sample, I don't know if will technically be inside of Serum. Anyways, we have the brush sample, which is this recording. And I already found some samples that I wanted to import into Serum 2, so here is, I'm just going to play the original sample. I took these little parts where I'm brushing the pink brush. And I figured, I think I can try and make this into a clap with enough processing inside of Serum 2. It is definitely possible. So we're going to go ahead and export that and then import that into Serum 2. Okay, so we have our Serum 2 here. I'm going to go ahead and turn each one into a sample. I'm going to turn on the noise. But turn the level down because we're going to come back to that in a minute here. Okay, let's find our samples and import them. I also went ahead and edited these samples a little bit. I didn't really put any processing on them. I just kind of turned up the samples a bit. Pink brush sample 1, pink brush sample 2, pink brush sample 3. Perfect. Oh, and I also have this little like practice run that I was doing, kind of like the last episode. Turn on the shifter, but just to kind of see if I could turn it into a clap. But here's the first preset. Yeah, I was able to do that. I just used a shifter afterwards, and then I kind of put them inside of a group and did a little bit of processing to them. It's like a big clap. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up our preset that we're going to be working with today. So yeah, here we go. We go ahead and drag the MIDI from the practice run over here somewhere. That is perfect. All right, so it already sounds sort of like a clap. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is turn down the volume for all of these and put automation on the level of each oscillator. And for the noise, I won't turn up that much, but for LFO, I'm going to go ahead and create this sort of shape in here to make it a little bit more gritty. Something like this. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's good. Probably turn that to hertz. And the white noise is just to kind of add some noise to the highs. So it'll all layer together. Then I want to send these to filter 1 and add a high pass. Let's see. So we'll use LFO 2 to shape this. Oop. I don't want it to modulate like that. I'm going to go ahead and just move this a little bit. There we go. Turn the resonance up and the drive. And let's see what we can get. Or I'm also going to put this on envelope. Let's see, turn the rate to hertz. Oh, and of course, make sure oscillator A, B, C, and the noise are running through filter 1. And would you look at that? That sounds pretty good already. I'm going to go ahead and grab an equalizer. Or no, first I'm going to distort this a little bit with the tube distortion. and kind of just adjust this a bit. And come back to FX. Then I'm going to add a equalizer. Kind of just hear the frequencies that I want to bring out. I'm going to use a bell shape to bring out some of the frequencies of the clap. Probably grab another equalizer and maybe automate or modulate this. Yeah, there we go. And then let's see. I think I also added a convolver, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Okay, perfect. Let me grab another EQ. So many EQs. But yeah, I just want to bring out some of these frequencies. Or no, here, I'll do a high pass filter for this. Then I'll run it through another distortion. This time I'll just make my own shape with the drive. I think I'll do a little bit of a softer shape. What happens if we... Oh yeah, that's like squarified. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, perfect. Wish I could duplicate this, but I want to try and keep it all inside of the preset. Go ahead and lower down the volume, throw a compressor on this, and just do some upwards compression with the OTT. Probably throw another equalizer on here and do a high pass. Kind of get rid of those, the low end of the clap. Yeah, that's nice. Nice, and then you can always record this and then layer it as well. Let's see if we go ahead and record this. Then you can just select all of your samples here, turn off the warp, lower the volume because it might get loud layering these samples, of course, and then yeah, just kind of mess with the pitch of your claps. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the grid so I can slightly move these apart. Turn this off. Group this, and then this is where the fun begins. You can start creating your sample however you would like. So, I mean, of course, you can go further with the processing. You can throw an EQ on here. Want to do something like a metal kind of clap thing. And throw a shifter on this. Oh yeah, that even sounds like a little like snare even. But yeah, of course, you can do all sorts of creative stuff with the processing of your clap. But yeah, and there is our sample. You can go ahead and record this into another track. But yeah, that is our sample. I hope you guys enjoyed. And just for the timestamp, we went ahead and took these recordings, exported and imported those samples into Serum 2 and got this clap. And then, of course, if you want to do further processing with that, you can group them and do all sorts of crazy audio effects stuff and get a different kind of clap. That sounds gooey. But yeah, I think you get the idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.